Hey, my name's Sam with the Red Letters Campaign, and I'm here with Tom, Jamie, and Mike, and we are in Ethiopia. We told you 6-7 months ago that we were going to do this and start a major project to do something about ending poverty in the world, starting with Ethiopia. I just thought it would be good. We've been on the trip for almost a week now, for us to share with you some of our experiences in country. It's been quite a remarkable time. So, Mike, if it's okay with you, we'll just start with what's touched you in this trip.
Well, I think what's touched me the most is the name of your campaign, the Red Letters. I come from a community of people where we're trying to live our lives according to the Red Letters. We're trying to rediscover what it means to follow Jesus, and so that's why I'm here. That's why I'm attracted to what you're doing, attracted to Tom's book. I come here to see Jesus. I think he walks with the poor, and I see him every day while I'm here.
What you doing?
You know, the most striking thing to me here has been the people. Some just the people of the culture, they're warm, they're welcoming, they're beautiful in every way. But every day I've met amazing people that have inspired me. I've met Americans who've been volunteering here for years for no pay. I've met a Catholic nun who's a doctor and speaks 7 languages but chooses to spend her life taking care of 450 AIDS orphans and changing their lives. I've met a man who's an orphan himself who is paid to run one orphanage and then uses some of his salary to fund another orphanage. I'm humbled by this experience. People told me before I left that they felt like a slacker because I was going to do this, and let me tell you, I feel completely inadequate leaving here.
You know, first, I love seeing things like this come together. I remember when we were standing in my office going, we're going to build Ethiopia, we're going to open this country, and now here we are, and we've met all these incredible people, these amazing orphanages that we're going to be able to work with, and we're going to invite you to work with. But, you know, for me, it's what you all say. It's that I'm continually reminded when I'm here that it's not just that I get to help people in poverty or I get to help motivate people to get food and education to kids who need it, but that we all get to see Jesus when we do stuff like this. In the eyes of a broken little girl whose past I don't even know that any of us could have ever lived through, who I see now smiling because another person like Hannah, who is Jesus to her, has come along and put her in a home like this and loved on her and cared for her like it's her own little girl. And so I am more inspired by these people and their faith and their commitment than most anything I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe in the midst of so little, they have so much to share, and that's not just material things, but in love, in heart. They're the most hospitable, incredible people that I've ever met, the Ethiopian people, and they certainly have shared that with us and with the kids. So I'm excited to see where this is going because this is just the beginning. The 7 or so orphanages we start with, here in another year, it's going to be 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, and we're going to see thousands of kids' lives transformed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think for me, I had two experiences that I think really stand out for me for the trip. There were a lot, so please take this as it were. The first one is the Colfe orphanage, where I see boys that are 12 to 18 years of age, maybe a little bit older, living in absolute squalor right in the middle of Addis. I'm thinking about my sons and the people that I go to church with that are in my community and what kind of opportunity that they have and how these boys, in contrast, have absolutely none. When I think about our responsibility in the church, it is absolutely to raise up leaders and men, people who will lead their families and make a difference. So I feel like Colfe is a huge deal for me. The second one was actually just a few minutes ago. I was sitting in Hannah's office talking to her about, how does she do this? She doesn't have enough support for all of the kids she has here, but she still does it every day. She's bringing in 30 new orphans in addition to the 162 she's responsible for now. And I asked her, how are you doing this? Why? How can you not go home and feel really worried, every night? And she says to me, it's not my responsibility to feel worried. God will take care of these kids. It's my job to be the hands and feet of Jesus to help them. I just obey. God will take care of the rest. And to be honest, I don't know that I've ever met anybody with the kind of faith that Hannah showed us just in those few minutes. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us in the Red Letters campaign at the site. Do something. Thanks.
Join us in giving back. Join us in partnering with Children's HopeChest to change these kids' lives.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks. That's it. Thanks.